I get a fun topic here. We're not RFPs, RFIs. This is marketing, celebrating school lunch champions. Uh, the one long-term goal I'm always pushing on my staff is how do we elevate our program? And that's with everything. We want to elevate the menu. We want to elevate the ingredients that we're using, the leadership that we do, and how does the people look at us? I think so many of us have seen this curve of school nutrition, and like used to be that, Chris Farley, the old lady in there, is like what they are today. And so we're continually trying to change the minds of everybody of what school nutrition is. So elevating our program, always pushing on that. Um, so one thing to elevate our program is, as we've all talked about, getting buy-in from the teachers, buy-in from the staff. And so I got with my marketing team, which is one person, Lindsay Bradley, and she is phenomenal. And I was talking with her, hey, let's come up with something here that we can do to really get the staff involved. And so we launched I Love School Lunch So Much campaign. Now, anybody at Austin, there's a famous sign, I love you so much. It's probably the most photographed place in Austin, probably outside the bridge. And so we have stolen this image, or so we've branded our own image. I love school lunch so much. And it really has become a culture to who we are. We have t-shirts, we have stickers, we have all kinds of stuff. But we really wanted to celebrate that. And so what we wanted to do is, how do we highlight the campus staff? We all know campus staff is the one talking to the parents. And if those campus staff is like, oh yeah, I eat school lunch all the time, those parents are like, oh, okay, it builds that trust. And I always make this joke, we're building bridges from the cafe to the classroom. How do we become one with the school? Because when we become one with the school, that's how we get into the areas of education. We don't just become a service, but become part of the day. So I'm always looking to push that envelope. So what we want to do is we wanted to highlight a staff, a campus, somebody in the campus who eats lunch with us all the time. And ultimately, what we're going to reward them with is a t-shirt and then some social media recognition, because everybody loves to be recognized in different things. So the planning was pretty simple. What we wanted to do, we wanted to recognize somebody on the staff who led by example by eating school meals. Because we know if the teachers are eating meals, the kids are going to want to eat the meals. We look at that. Also, we know that it increases the teacher campus buy-in. And ultimately, as I mentioned, we want to elevate our program. We always say school meals are not just for kids, it's for all of us. And so how do we do that? How do we get the buy-in? Hey, let's start showcasing all these teachers and all these staff members who are eating with us already. As I mentioned, we are big on our shirts, big on our culture. These are the red shirts that our staff that they have. These are I allow t-shirts on Friday, so I'm always trying to come up with something new that they wear. This one here is one of our fan favorites. So on Fridays, our staff is allowed to wear that with jeans. And so a lot of the other people, in the schools, how do I get those shirts? And so we kind of hold them close to our chest. We will make that kind of new. That way anybody can get them. Even if I wear them, I'll be out in the public. People, they stop me, look at my shirt, and what is this? And on the back of it's Austin ISD. We've even put that on the side of our trucks. I said I'm a direct delivery. We deliver right to the schools. I can't tell you how many times that our drivers get stopped. Parents will take pictures with their kids and delivering it. And again, it just really brings it home. It just shows that, like, look, we are taking this together. Here's the food coming from the warehouse to your school. It's all working together. We have stickers, swag, different things. But I really try to build a culture. One thing I've learned in business that I try to bring to schools is this culture of a brand that you can be proud of. And that's what it is. If we can make proud of what we're doing, you're gonna have self-pride. Another quick quip I always say is, if you look good, you cook good. And so it's like, that's what you gotta be. You've gotta have that culture. You've gotta have that self-pride that, I'm gonna give my very best because I feel my very best. And so the engagement, like I said, it was just myself and my marketing specialist. What we wanted also to do is get the buy-in. I didn't want me to pick out this person. I want my manager to nominate. We wanted to come from in-house. So if this campus staff wins, I want them to know that their manager is the one who nominated them. So we want to make Lindsay and I make sure it was coming from the cafe managers. And then the participants, obviously, we're not just going to show up unannounced. We let them know ahead of time, hey, you've been awarded what we're doing. So we want to make sure they were involved. And the supporters, we've been growing our social media with lots of photos and different things that we've been doing. So that's as far as who was involved with this. Timeline, again, it was simple. Myself and Lindsay, we put it together. We rolled out an email to all my campus staff. My managers explained what we're doing. We had a Google link, Google form in that they could fill out their nominations with some information. Once all those nominees came in, myself and Lindsay went through the list. We pulled up their history of purchasing. Is this manager just was this manager really paying for these meals? Not manager. Was this staff paying for these meals? We looked through that we also looked at some just factors of who we wanted to pick to be our first winner, different things like that. Make sure it's all up and good. Then also when we put the list together with the questions for the nominee, we wanted to again then get their buy-in. We ask questions like, what's their favorite menu items? I love school lunch so much because what do you love about our school, and different things that we're talking about. And then ultimately we did post. And here's a quick little snapshot of the campaign forms. So the first one is, again, we put at the top, we put that branding, that culture. It's a quick, hey, this is the program we're doing. Managers, who in your campus do you want to nominate for this? And they're allowed to put, multiples. There's multiples that went in there. And then once all those came in, Lindsay and I picked a couple out. And then we emailed this form to the actual nominee. And then again, there it has the questions about, again, what's your favorite meal? What do you do? Those things like that. Because we wanted to build a post. So when we do post a picture, that we've got a little more, not just a picture, like a little story about that person, about that the winner. And then so what did it cost us? These shirts we have them in inventory. It was only $8.50 a shirt. And also too, now, we've been doing this for 3 months now. And the people who are winning shirts, the other people are like, hey, how'd you get that shirt? We're like, I'm a school lunch champion. Well, tell me, how are you a school lunch champion? You got to eat school lunch. And so it's not costing us much, $8.50 a shirt. And then the free social media engagement, positive promotion of school meals and kitchen teams, enhanced trust and credibility, strengthens our brand. And again, it's just showing appreciation to teachers. I think I've talked a lot of tables in this room. I think one of our enemies, our villain, I hate to say this, is our principals. Sometimes they're the ones they rule the roost. And so Lindsay and I really feel what we love about this. I think what we're doing is we're honoring one of their people, one of their teachers. And we do feel this is going to help, again, build that bridge to that principal. So maybe they might be willing to listen a little bit more when we ask for a little flexibility with lunch schedules, that we're not just this mean old lunch lady and we're just trying to control. We're like, we want to serve your kids. We want to serve your teachers. We've got more to offer if you just allow us to. And so again, we love that. Everybody loves showing appreciation to teachers. Outcomes and impact, how we measure our success. Well, when we first put out the invitations to the managers, we got about 40 responses back, which we thought that was pretty good. And you're like, okay, this is something they want to do. The managers were happy about it. And then the nominations, there was a note in there why they nominated that person. It was really, it was good. We felt that good about that. And then also when we did reach out to the teachers that they won, hey, you've been nominated, they were excited. They were happy. Like, when do you want to meet? Can you meet us tomorrow? We're like, oh, they were super engaged. They love the shirts. They love the stuff. And then here's the post that Lindsay put together. She did a nice little, obviously, our culture, our shirt, holding the school lunch meal. And if you're asking, did we charge them for that meal? You're right, we did. No free meals. We charge. But but it really is a good program because again, it just strengthens it. Or again, it shoots that mantra out there that school meals are not just for kids; they are for everybody, and it elevates the importance that we are doing. It's the nutrition levels that we need, and so it's been very good. I think. Just our goal as the next step is we want to keep this going. So what we're doing every month to the end of the school year, we're doing 2 a month, 1 secondary, 1 elementary, until we get through to the end of the year. At the end of the year, our goal is to clear out our queue. Anybody who didn't win, we've got cool stickers of the I love you, the green stickers that we have. We'll let them know they've been nominated, and then we'll start it again in the fall. Again, because this shirt is an iconic shirt to us. And again, we want to continue to push this narrative of our teachers in our campaign. And again, this one was just really easy, really simple, but again, really impactful. And more than, it's something a little different, not just focusing on the kids, but focusing on the schools. That's all I got for that. Again, my name is Ryan Mikolaycik. I'm the Executive Director of Food and Warehouse at Austin ISD. It has been a pleasure.
The work we do is funded through generous donations from people like you. In order to continue this work, we need your support. Please visit www.urbanschoolfoodalliance.org to learn more and donate now.